Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 2nd, and today was a rather interesting day for me. Got up, got some stuff done around here, headed down to the shed to empty out one of the small warehouse units and that. Went ahead and moved a giant shelf that I've actually got to build a video on here. It's my largest viewing video, over 100,000 views already. I moved that shelf out of the unit. Loaded up in my truck and that, strapped it down, hauled it home. I actually had my ex driving the truck, so it's kind of funny there because I was behind her, telling her like to watch out for power lines and that. 'Cause it's an 8-foot long shelf sticking up out of the truck. So it's about 10 and a half, 11 foot tall, somewhere in there at least. Really interesting watching it drive down the road, but everything went smooth. Got it in the garage, got it all loaded up and that, in the garage set up. Now I'm going to have to go back tomorrow and start moving the stuff from the shed onto that shelf, and then take the next shelf and so on and so forth and go from there. So pretty much other than that, that was the key part of the day. I ended up going to the dump, hauling things off to landfill, whatever you want to call it. A bit of a cheapskate, so instead of actually paying, I think it's like, I don't know, 10 bucks a week or something like that, 15 bucks a week, I just wait and haul mine off every month or two, usually every 3 months, somewhere in there, depending on what time of year it is, how much stuff we've got. And today was the highest we've had it forever. We have like a ton of stuff. There's 3 houses, and we're cleaning out a bunch of units. We had a bunch of old stuff that she was getting rid of, a couple older things I was getting rid of, and it was like 24 bucks, whatever. So definitely less than 2 weeks worth of fees if I would have had them hauled off every week by week. So that's working out for me pretty good. I'm still liking the whole taking the stuff to dump. Saves me a buttload of money. Definitely is a big deal there. You figure that I'm doing 3 houses at that price, and that would be the 20 bucks or whatever it is, or 8 bucks a week, or 10 bucks a week, whatever the hell it is. That's per house. I mean, that shit adds up really fast. So went for my run today. Officially started my marathon training yesterday, although yesterday was actually a rest day according to the training. So I went for my 1 mile run for the runner streak. Today's run was a 12-mile run at like a 13-16 pace, super slow. Was not able to run that slow. I think I averaged 11:35, which is as slow as I felt that I could really run and not go absolutely crazy. My body does not like that weird, super fast walk, slow run thing. It does not like that at all. So I was a little ahead of pace, but I'd rather be ahead of pace than behind pace on that. I got out. It was, like I said, 12-mile run. I went out 6 miles. Went a little farther past 6. I was right next to the city limits, the X line. So I went ahead and ran on into the city limits there, turned around, headed back. Plus, I wanted a little bit of distance to walk to kind of stretch my legs out afterwards. Coming back home, I was probably, I don't know, probably 7 miles in, maybe that 7.5 miles in, something like that into it. So I still had the rest of the 12 to get back home. And the storm was coming. I could see it coming out there. Actually, I see the storm coming up by mile 6 where I turned around. It was looking pretty nasty, not looking fun at all. Had a car stop, asked me if I wanted to ride. When it was just starting to sprinkle, I'd hit Highway 2 there. No, Highway 5. Sorry, Highway 5. And I told him no. I said I need to go ahead and just keep turning in the rain. No big deal. So I kept on running, and I got made it to town and come back. And at that point, it was raining like hell. It was really storming. People were telling me and warned me the fact that there's severe thunderstorm warning out. It was massive, massive storm. We had a bunch of hail coming down. I was still out running that stuff. That was definitely not a very fun experience. Got hit in the ear a couple times with a couple hail pieces, and that hurt like hell. Got a bunch of my shins and stuff. Just my shoes were soaking wet, water gushing out as I ran. A lot of stuff that really kind of made me experience life a little bit differently there. I hadn't ever ran in that hard of a rain before. I ran around the track for the cancer run during a light rain, but that was on a track, no cars, no nothing, extra people around. Everybody packing their tents and running away. But my buddy and I ran that one. This was out on the highway by myself. It was a little bit scary, and you have your head tilted down, so your hat kind of gives you some shield from the hail beating in the face. But then you can't see very far you're doing. So I ended up driving basically the whole thing, or at least probably 3 miles there of it with it like I'm running on the shoulder. Might as well have been running a rock road. It was definitely not the best thing I'd ever done, but felt good to get done. Felt good to be accomplished. Felt good not to fail. That right there was a huge deal for me. Kind of when you do a run and you do it in the rain and in a hailstorm, it feels like you get an extra 85 to 90% boost of actually doing it. So the one biggest problem I had with the whole run, other than just the crappiness, I tape up my nipples and that for long runs, and unfortunately in the rain, my right one fell off, and my right nipple right now is in crazy amounts of pain. So definitely not fun, but oh well, what can you do? I also still have a little bit of a chill left in me, left over from the you being out there in the rain. It was dropped from, went from like 85 degrees, I think it was when I took off running, hot and sunny, sweat my balls off, to I think it got down like 64 or something like that. I think it's what I was told. So that was definitely not very fun out there, freezing my butt off in that cold rain and the hail coming down. So other than that, great day. Overall, I'd have to say just a really good day. Even though I got caught in the rain and the hailstorm, it was definitely an experience, something I'm going to be looking forward to, looking back on later and knowing I can do it. So in case I end up at a race someday and it's crappy, it's cold, and it's hailing and raining, I can keep on going as long as I leave the course open for me. So that's all I've got for now. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.